Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with dividend concept. And before that, we have finished manager remuneration in the last session. But before starting any session, first we will revise all basic rules of accounts. That is the golden rules of accounts, traditional approach. As you are aware, that is a personal account, debit the debtor, credit the creditor. Debtor means when you are getting some income, and creditor means when you are paying something. So debtors are always at sales and creditors are always at purchases. Second relationship is debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debtor becomes giver and creditor becomes receiver. Real account, as you are aware, it is a real debit what comes in and credit what goes out. And nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. As per modern approach of accounting, asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance, expenses debit, income credit, and capital credit. After that, yes, we have started with the financial statement of companies, and therefore we must be aware about the balance sheet pro forma. As you are aware that the part 3 schedule 1 is guiding us for the balance sheet pro forma, and in balance sheet pro forma you have to understand this is a first one is the equity and liability, shareholder funds, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions. Current liability, you have short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability. In short-term provisions, assets, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital, WIP, intangible assets under development. After that, non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets. And current assets, we have CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, and other current assets. This pro forma is very important for financial statement of companies. Now, we'll start with the manager remuneration revision. Yes, every one of you, after giving me, after revision, you have to tell me in comment section, manager remuneration, what you understood. Okay. So manager remuneration, I have divided in two parts. One is when there is a profit and when there is inadequate profits and losses. So second situation is inadequate profit and losses. As you are aware about this managerial remuneration, in case of managerial remuneration, it is based on the percentage. Based on the percentage, if there are sufficient profits, but if there is losses or insufficient profit, it is based on the fixed remuneration. Now, percentage, when you are calculating percentage, it is total 11%. Yes, it is 11%. You can see this theory. Okay. So this is the 11% is the overall remuneration, and whenever there is a manager person, one manager person will get the 5% of the net profit, and more than one manager person, he will get the 10% of the net profit. Suppose if there is a part-time director, in that case, if no manager and director or whole-time director and there is only one part-time director, he will get the 3% of the net profit. And suppose if there is a manager, whole-time director, then part-time director will get only 1% of the profit. What is the calculation of profit? In case of profit, if there are, yes, I told you what should be considered. Instead of that, you should focus on what should not be considered, and therefore it is a premium on shares or debentures issued or sold, profit on sale of forfeited shares, profit of capital nature, including profit on sale of undertaking, profit on sale of immovable properties, and any revaluation will be considered. We already covered this part in the last session. So my friends, those who already watch my session, for them it is helpful, otherwise it will be very fast for you. Okay. And expenses which you don't have to consider, so income tax and super tax, any compensation or damages or payments made voluntarily, loss of capital nature, and last one, any change in the carrying amount of the assets and liabilities. My friends, in case of insufficient or inadequate profit, it is depending on the effective capital, and effective capital is negative or less than the 5 crores, it will be rupees 60 lakhs. That is the 5 lakhs per month. 5 crores up to from 5 crores up to 100 crores, it will be 84 lakhs, and more than 100 crores to 250 crores, it will be 1 crore 20 lakhs, and 250 crores and above, it will be 1 crore 20 lakhs plus 0.01% in excess of 250 crores. What is effective capital in this case? The effective capital will be paid up capital plus security premium plus reserves and surplus, excluding revaluation reserve, then long-term loans and deposits payable after 1 year minus investment amount. But suppose if this is an investment company, then don't deduct that investment amount minus accumulated losses and minus preliminary expenses. I hope you are clear with this all concepts of effective capital, my friends. So now if you have any query till now, so you can ask me. Otherwise, please tell me whatever you understood in the effective capital. If you have any doubts in illustration number 1, 2, 3, that we will start. So now it's your time to write it in very simple way. If you have any query till now, so you can ask me. Otherwise, please tell me whatever you understood in the effective capital. If you have any doubts in illustration number 1, 2, 3, that we will start. So now it's your time to write it in very simple way. If you have any query till now, so you can ask me. Otherwise, please tell me whatever you understood in the effective capital. If you have any doubts in illustration number 1, 2, 3, that we will start. So now it's your time to write it in very simple way. If you have any query till now, so you can ask me. Otherwise, please tell me whatever you understood in the effective capital. If you have any doubts in illustration number 1, 2, 3, that we will start. So now it's your time to write it in very simple way. If you have any query till now, so you can ask me. Otherwise, please tell me whatever you understood in the effective capital. If you have any doubts in illustration number 1, 2, 3, that we will start. So now it's your time to write it in very in the comment section whatever you understood for manager remuneration. Please participate live batch students, because face-to-face batch students can interact with me on our board of studies application. So you can send me queries, or even you can revise all these things. Yes, give me a revision in the comment section. So whoever is answering properly, I will read his answer in the comment section. So my friends, I'm waiting for your replies now. This is a time for your revision, not my revision. So good morning beta Yogita, Mahadev Bharadwaj, Matanjali ji, good morning beta. Nice to meet you again sir. Yes beta, thank you. Rafiq Bhai Meman ji, इनका नाम मैं भूल गया. Yes, good morning to you. Can you solve some sums on the manager remuneration? Why not beta? I will solve it. Mukta ji, I will share the answer on Telegram channel, so don't worry. Good morning, Shashwat. Good morning, Raula. Chandwani ji. Pratyusha. Good morning, beta. Afrin, Pritish. Chale. Waiting for your answers. This is a time to revise all these things. I will read your answer. I'm giving you exactly 3 minutes, and after 3 minutes, I'm going to start with illustration number 1. So टिकटिकी जी प्लीज आ जाइए, अपने स्टूडेंट्स को 3 मिनट्स दे दीजिए. Reuka is a batch number 5 with Sanket sir. Reula, Renuka Devi ji. This is a batch number 5 with Sanket sir. This is answer for your query. Miss Vidya answered, manager remuneration is paid in percentage when we have sufficient profits, and manager remuneration is paid according to effective capital, okay, in case of insufficient profit. राजू कुमार ने बहुत अच्छे से लिखा है, ओवरऑल 11%, मैनेजर कैप 5%, cap 5% means maximum, so 10% for more than one person. Part-time directors, any manager 3%, with manager, no manager, then 3%, and with manager 1%. Very good beta, very good. Yes, ईशा ने भी सेम लिखा हुआ है. Okay. I remember my articleship days. That was very difficult for me to woke up in the morning at 6 o'clock. But for CA students, it's very important that they attend it always in the live session, because I remember my days when all backbenchers, almost 7-8 benches, those people were sleeping. So it's very difficult for any faculty if you are not giving a proper response. And now I can correlate all these situations In my sessions normally it's not one possible that students are sleeping, but yes, you must have control on your mind while attending any classes. Give respect to your faculties, and for this live coaching classes, I think you must be attend these lectures at 7 o'clock in the morning, very early morning, because now, and it's a time of summer, so it's not the winter time. It's very difficult for you to wake up in the morning at 6, 7 o'clock. So please, friends, make sure that you are attending it in the live session. So those students who are attending in the recorded session, if you have any reason, then it's okay. But you must be interact with your faculty in all these sessions. If you have any doubt or if you have any query, so ICI is giving you this platform at very reasonable price. So please make sure. Chalo. बस हो गया आज का ज्ञान. Yes, many students answered it. Very good, very good. So I like the answer of Vikas Bansal. He wrote everything. Even Hitesh Jain beta, very good beta. Hitesh Jain ने effective capital को explain किया. Supriya explained only effective capital और ये मतांजलि ने बहुत ही डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन किया हुआ है. एंड इवन तानिया पाटकर ने भी बहुत डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन किया है. एवरीथिंग वेरी गुड बेटा. क्या होता है, आप लोग ये लिखते हो ना कमेंट सेक्शन में, तो मुझे भी समझ में आता है कि स्टूडेंट्स आर इंटरेक्टिंग विथ मी और नॉट इंटरेक्टिंग विथ मी, इसलिए बाकी कुछ नहीं. तो देखो, आप ये लिखोगे तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगेगा कि मैं जो सिखा रहा हूं वो आपके दिमाग में 100% बैठ रहा है. कॉन्सेप्ट्स. एंड दिस टाइम इन दिस एग्जाम only concepts are also not important. My request to all of you, please buy one scanner, because scanner will give you everything. Scanner करके एक मार्केट में मिलता है, सुचिता प्रकाशन स्कैनर. Otherwise you can order it online. Yes, it's my request to all of you to buy that scanner, because in that scanner you may have some RTPs related to past examination questions, but these scanners are giving you not updated answers. Okay, so my request to all of you, just watch or just solve the illustrations from the scanner, but their answers might be not correct or not updated scanners, because institute in past, I'm telling you frankly, institute in past before 3-4 years, it was very difficult to update their answers, and now almost 99% we have updated modules. Okay, so it's my request to all of you, please buy scanners as early as possible. Solve maximum questions from the scanner if time permits, and for not only for accounts, also for costing some past examination questions. Even, yes, I shared my exercise book to you, all of you. So solve those questions. Please do hard work for your success. Chalo. Very good. Now everyone has written. Archie Gupta ji, please repeat the name of scanner. But that is a prakashan, that is a publication. Sucheta publication. So publication, scanner means what? Scanner means past examination questions. Okay. Sucheta Prakashan, बस काफी है, बहुत है, इतना काफी है. सॉल्व कर लिया स्कैनर, आरटीपी, एमटीपी एंड स्टडी मटेरियल. Ultimately you have to develop your common sense. It's not possible that every time you will get the copy paste question in the exam. What happens this time, if you see the question paper, 2-3 questions we have added. Okay, 2-3 questions and 1 question you will get. Okay, so chalo, let's start with illustration number 1 now. Now it's time for action. The following extracts of the balance sheet was obtained. Authorized capital, yes, as you are aware that authorized capital is only for presentation. So authorized capital we won't consider. Share suspense accounts represents application money received pending allotment. So this is application money. So this is application money received pending allotment. So it won't be considered in your calculation of effective capital. So 1500. So take on calci. Don't consider last three zeros. Capital reserve. Don't consider 1,50,000. 195 minus 40. So this is 45. 45 we will consider. 50,000 we will consider. Debentures also we will consider. Public deposits we will consider. This won't be considered. Trade payable, no. Investment, if your company is not investment company, then only you will consider it, deduct it. We will consider it if our company is investment company. Otherwise, we won't consider it. And this is the minus 1525. So this is a very simple question according to me. So take on calci 1500 plus 9600. Don't consider 2000. Then we will consider 45 plus 50 plus 65 plus 370 minus 7500 and 525. So my answer is 36 lakh. Something I forgot to consider. 1500 plus 9600 plus 2. No. 45 plus 50 plus. Oh, sorry. This is 6500. Okay. I corrected it. What happened here? 1500 plus 9600. अरे क्या हुआ कैल्सी? कुछ गुरुदक्षिणा में एक कैल्सी तो दे दीजिए बेटा. 2000 plus 45 plus 6500 plus 370 minus 7500. So I'm getting the answer. अभी क्या गलत आया यार? Yes, what is the answer? कैल्सी वर्क नहीं कर रहा है. I don't know why. What happened? Yes, what is the answer? Please, friends. $90,40,000. I'm getting the answer. It's correct, beta. 90,40,000. Let's check the answer. Yes, it is correct. And if investment is not deducted, yes, Pooja ji, it is important that sequence is important. 9040 plus I will add 7500. I am getting the answer 1654000. Friends, this question is very easy. So index में लिख देना calculation of effective capital. So what is the index for this? Calculation of effective capital. You can take a screenshot of this index. Calculation of effective capital. Okay, and Z category question. What is important? Non-investment company deduct investment, and if investment company deduct, share suspense indicates application money received, therefore ignore. So actually this is a one line sentence. Money received pending allotment, therefore ignore it. Liability is a long term, consider, ignore short term. Okay, so this is very simple illustration. So you can take a screenshot and you can fill up it at the end. And please, beta, please, very systematic work you want. So please maintain your notebook before exam. It's very important. It might happen that one difficult question paper is there So it's my request to all of you, please solve it carefully. और इस बार वो अकाउंट्स आ गया, इट्स बैड लक. Okay. Day after tomorrow, action day, cash flow statements. Now, very important. Next papers, next topics are very important topics. So cash flow statement is one of the difficult topic. My request to all of you, please attend it in the live session because we are going to solve many questions. I have taken 4 days for, I think, cash flow statements के लिए अपने को 4 दिन मिल जाएंगे. So it's my sincere request, attend it in the live session only. Okay? चलो. So ये बहुत ही सिंपल था आज का. Next is illustration number 2. Kumar Limited. Again, you are asked to calculate effective capital and accordingly you have to find out what is the remuneration. So effective capital, we understood 90,40,000 in the last question. So now you only tell me चलिए बताइए जल्दी से. पेड अप कैपिटल प्लस प्रेफरेंशियल कैपिटल. Reserves don't consider 10. Consider only 140. Security premium consider. Long-term loan consider. Deposits consider. Application money not consider. Accumulated losses minus and investment company नहीं होगा तो this will be minus. So what is the answer बेटा? What is the answer? What is the answer? Tell me it in the comment section. What is the answer? Are you getting 180? Same answer. 180 lakhs. 180 lakhs means less than 5 crores. 1 crore is equal to 100 lakhs. So 180 lakhs is 1.8 crores. It's less than, that is 1.8 crores. So 1.8 crores means effective capital is less than your 5 crores. Therefore, remuneration will be, that amount is 60 lakhs will be your answer. So answer is managerial remuneration. You will get the 60 lakhs rupees. Yes. So first two questions are in case of insufficient profits. Yes, you are correct. Now illustration number 3. Mudra Limited gives the following information for the year ended 31st March 2001. Gross profit. Yes. Now it's a time for calculation of net profit. So gross profit, we consider subsidy from government, we will add it. Administrative expenses, we will deduct it. Director fees, we will deduct it. Interest on remuneration, debentures, we will deduct it. This will be ignored because we are calculating this. So manager remuneration, we will not consider it. So depreciation on property, plant and equipment, ignore because we will consider it as per schedule 2, that is 575. So that we will deduct it. Provision for taxation, ignore. Transfer to general reserve, ignore. And transfer to revaluation reserve, ignore. So write down ignore over there. Provision for taxation, transfer to general reserve, and transfer to investment revaluation reserve. Provision for taxation is specifically excluded from that list. General reserve, and these are P&L appropriation items, beta. Why these are ignored? Because this is P&L appropriation items. So we won't consider it. Appropriation is after net profit. So that's why we will ignore it. P&L appropriation. Logic is very simple. Gross profit we are going to add. So Take on calci 40 lakh 25,365 plus 273,925 minus 822,542 minus 134,780 minus 31,240. Then we'll deduct 575,345. So we are getting the answer, sir, 27,35,383. On that, we are going to consider 11%. So 11% on that, we are going to consider. That is the amount is 3,0892. So answer is 3,0892. 11% on this. So let's check the answer. Yes, sir. Correct answer. हाथ के 5 मार्क होंगे. बेटा पावर कट हुआ है, सो कुछ लैगिंग नहीं हो रहा है ना, इतना ही मुझे बता दीजिए, क्योंकि वी आर फेसिंग पावर प्रॉब्लम इन आवर एरिया. सो इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. राम जी, हैंग नहीं हुआ है ना राम जी? यस यस, ठीक है. चलो, सो डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट. सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द न्यू कॉन्सेप्ट. ठीक है, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट of divisible profit. So now very important. Yes, can you tell me what is the limitation on dividend? So write down concept of dividend. Concept of dividend. Yes, write down. Dividend we are going to see now. So dividend concept. Chalo, let's understand the dividend concept. Can you tell me fast? Yes, as per dividend concept, how much dividend that you are going to declare in case of profits? Yes, do you have some idea about dividend? ईशा जायसवाल ने बहुत ही पढ़ाई कर ली है बेटा. Yes, बेटा, dividend concept. Can you tell me dividend? As per dividend concept, जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. Dividend can be declared out of current year profit. So for current year profit, write down current year profit, no restriction. And for past profit, there is restriction. So for that, we have to understand dividend rules. Dividend rules 2014. For that, we have to understand dividend rules 2014. Okay. I'm not a law faculty, so I will give you the information, maximum information in simple format, not in the law format. So I'm not going to explain you all these concepts as per. Yes, मैं जरा ये निकाल ही देता हूँ, बहुत ज्यादा गर्म हो रहा है because there is no power. Okay. So dividend concept. So as per dividend rules in the current year profit, there is no restriction. But in case of past profits, so past profits, we have some restrictions. And for that, we have to understand dividend rules 2014. Now, what is the condition 1? So dividend rules, understand. So have you written this? Second one, write down dividend rules. Dividend rules. Conditions. Condition number 1. Condition 1 is एक मिनट ना, पावर का एक ही मिनट रुको. ठीक है. Now conditions you can see here in theory. Otherwise you can read, write it. Yes, my original handwriting you can check. Condition 1. I think we have only yes. एक ही मिनट. Condition 1, understand. Condition 1. Dividend rate must be less than average dividend rate of last 3 years. So it should not exceed dividend rate should not exceed last 3 years rates. So these are some conditions. So understand, my friends, conditions are very simple, that dividend rate should not exceed average dividend of last 3 years. So write down all these things. So conditions. So condition is very important, that dividend rate should not exceed average dividend rate of the last 3 years. Now what is the condition number 2? So condition number 2 is maximum amount that can be drawn. That can be drawn, which is equal to 10% into paid up capital plus free reserves. Paid up capital plus free reserves. So maximum amount that can be drawn is paid up capital plus free reserves. And number 3, balance after withdrawal. Balance after withdrawal in reserves. Is a minimum balance. This is a minimum balance. This is maximum amount and this is minimum balance after withdrawal in reserves is 15% into paid up capital. So these conditions, there are some other conditions that you can read it from the study material, but these are the important conditions from exam point of view. That condition number 1 is dividend rate should be less than average dividend rate. It should not exceed. So this is in simple language. Okay, it should not exceed. Otherwise, if you see the law language will be thoda sa difficult. Should not exceed the average of rates of the dividend declared in the last 3 years immediately preceding the year. Then second one is the total amount drawn from the accumulated profit should not be. Yes, this is a 1/10. So instead of 1/10, I'm telling you 10%. And the balance in the reserve. So other conditions you can read by your own. Okay. And if these conditions are not fulfilled, then you cannot declare dividend out of last year profit. So beta, these conditions for last year profits utilized for dividend. Then these conditions are applicable. Okay, so yes, now you are only tell me it in the comment section. चलो आप ही मुझे comment section में बता दीजिए. All these 3 conditions you only explain me, and I'm giving you 5 minutes. So these are 3 conditions that you have to understand. But this condition you will understand it in the income tax. Okay, so these conditions, depreciation not provided in the previous year, we do not have this condition in a company accounts. So company accounts we do not. So this condition is important, that depreciation not provided in the previous year are to be set off against the profit of the current year. So what is set off and carry forward, that you will understand in the income tax. So better please, for this you will need a practical approach for this question. And therefore, yes, I'm telling you to skip this part from exam point of view. Yes, if I explain this part, it will take minimum 10 to 15 minutes. So beta, we have to cover today foreign branch also. And from exam point of view, this condition is not important. So just ऐसे ही याद रख लेना, बस बाकी कुछ भी इसमें इतना डिटेल में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Yes, we have to satisfy all these conditions. All conditions are not any one of these, all conditions. So you can write it separately. These all conditions are important. Chale. And after this, if all conditions are satisfied, yes, I'm giving you exactly 5 minutes to solve illustration number 4 on this concept. So beta, those students who want to do it in detail, I have given you the guideline. So for those students who want it in detail, you can read all these conditions. I'm not a law faculty, so investor protection fund and all these things which are not important from exam point of view. So just I will skip that part. So illustration number 4, immediately you can solve this after understanding the all concepts. So who explained it very properly? Number 1, Shashwat ने बताया dividend rate should be less than the average dividend rate of the last 3 years. Maximum amount that can be drawn is 10% of paid up capital plus free reserves, and balance after withdrawal is 15% of paid up capital. That is the balance. Yes. ठीक है, चलो. So I am giving you exactly 5 minutes to solve illustration number 4. चलो, illustration number 4, solve it fast. चलो चलो चलो, solve करो जल्दी से. Illustration number 4. Okay. Hello. So let's start. So let's start. Okay. Now, due to चलो टिक टिक चीज आइए बेटा. हाँ. Due to inadequacy of the profits during the Due to the inadequacy of the profit during the year ended 31st March 2002, XYZ Limited proposes to declare 10% dividend out of the general reserve. From the following particulars, ascertain the amount of the debt can be used for the general reserves according to the Companies Act Rules 2014. So, my friends, 17,500, 9% preference shares of rupees 100 each fully paid up. So, here you have to deduct that profit already. Yes, understood very well. So, see, beta. Answer is very easy. So first one, 9% preference dividend is already there. So net profit 3 lakhs. So 9% into 17,50,000. So 1,57,500 dividend is a preference dividend. So net profit में से सबसे पहले माइनस होगा 157,500. करेक्ट है? 3 lakhs minus 157,500. Because it's a net profit, and net profit is always before any dividend. This net profit is before any dividend. Any dividend means preference also. Preference dividend also. So first we will deduct preference dividend because preference is given for preference share capital. So 3 lakhs minus 157,500. So your balance available for equity dividend. So equity dividend के लिए balance available is 142,500 for the current year. So current year dividend balance available is 142,500. And what is the dividend that you want to declare? Company wants to declare dividend 10%. Now what is 10% share capital? Share capital is 80 lakhs. On this you want to declare dividend 8 lakhs. 10% means 8 lakhs. Now beta 8 lakhs के लिए आपके पास current year में से, so 8 lakhs is a equity dividend. Equity dividend में से current year availability 142,500, and past years you are going to use, in past years profit you are going to use 8 lakhs minus 142,500. So past year profits we want 657,500. Now for past year we will check whether it's allowed or not. One more time, sir, one more time. During the year profit is 3 lakhs. Now this net profit is before any dividend. So this net profit is before any dividend. This net profit is before any dividend. So first we will deduct 3 lakhs में से preference dividend. What is the preference dividend? That is the preference dividend will be 1,57,500. How you have calculated? 17,50,000 into 9%. So now what is the balance that you can use for equity dividend? It will be 1,42,500. It's very simple that you are going to use the balance 1,42,500. Now friends, 8 lakhs is a total profit. Out of this, equity dividend will be 142,500. You can declare out of current year profit. So past profits you can use is 657,500. How you have calculated? 8 lakhs, 80 lakhs into 10%. I want to declare dividend 8 lakhs, and 8 lakhs, the current year profit is available only 142,500. So previous year profits will be 657,500. You got this concept? Very easy, sir. Now, what are rules for this 657,500? Okay, now let's see the rules. Number one, dividend rate should be less than your past average dividend rate. So first rule is satisfied that 12% dividend rate is the past year. So rules we have written. So in this rules, 12% is the dividend rate. in the past year and 10% we want to declare. So first condition is satisfied. What is the second condition? Now you cannot withdraw the amount exceeds 10% of paid up capital plus free reserves. Now what is the paid up capital? Paid up capital will be 80 lakhs. Wait. So paid up capital will be 80 lakhs. Now paid up capital is including preference share capital. Including preference share capital. Remember, so 10% of paid up capital 17,50,000 plus 80 lakhs plus free resource. Now what are free resource? General reserve 25 lakhs only, not free reserve. Capital reserve not free. General reserve is only free, so 25 lakhs. What is the 10%? 1750 plus 8,000 plus 2500 into 10%. So maximum amount that can be withdrawn 12,25,000. And what is the dividend that I'm using for the past year? 657,500. Sir, second limit is also satisfied. Sir, second limit is also satisfied because we are withdrawing only 657,500 and maximum that can be withdrawn is 20,25,000. You understood? So paid up capital is inclusive of preference share capital. And the balance after withdrawal. So now what is the balance? General reserve 25 lakhs is the balance in general reserve minus, there is no balance in the P&L item, and minus, so you're withdrawing 657,500. So what is the balance after withdrawal? 25 में से 657,500, 18,42,500. So this is a balance in the general reserve and it must be greater than 15% of paid up capital. Now what is paid up capital? 1750 preference also and 8,000 also. So 8,000 plus 1750 into 15%. So this is 14,62,500 and this balance is greater. So this third condition is also satisfied. So all these conditions are satisfied and therefore we can utilize the reserve. So past year profits. So this is related to past year profits for 4 marks. 4 marks question, very easy. Yes. Are you getting it or it's difficult? Tell me it in the comment section. And if you want the presentation, you can see my presentation or you can copy it. You can take a screenshot. Is it difficult or is it easy? Five marks easy na beta? Just take a screenshot of this. And you can copy paste it afterwards. Remaining students is easy. If you have any query related to this, you can ask me. But in last 3 years, if dividend is not declared, then why in this current year? You can use the current year profits and then you can declare it. So in last 3 years, if it is not given, then don't declare the dividend. So declare it from the current year profits. Darshan, इसमें difficult क्या है रे बेटा? श्वेता जैन is telling sir easy છે. Okay बेटा, easy છે. Easy, एकदम easy. Okay, so we have finished with this chapter. financial statement in which balance sheet and profit and loss are given. Can you tell me in the what about the TYK questions? Whether you want any TYK question which is you find difficult one? Okay, so otherwise, so we have completed now. Financial statement is nothing. It's the first part is the manager remuneration completed. Second part is the dividend, sir. Dividend भी आ गया सर, छा गए आप लोग. एंड तीसरा आपका क्या है? यस, एक बार मैं हिंदी में बता देता हूँ. एक क्वेरी आया है कि सर एक बार हिंदी में बता दीजिए. तो देखो डिविडेंड रूल्स के लिए एक बार ध्यान दीजिए. डिविडेंड रूल्स के लिए कोई भी डिफिकल्टी नहीं है फॉर करंट ईयर प्रॉफिट्स. करंट ईयर में जो चाहे उतना दे सकते हो, जितना कमाया उतना डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हो. पर जब आप पिछले रिजर्व्स यूज करते हो तो देखो एकदम सिंपल सी चीज है. आप करंट ईयर में जो कमाया आपको जो खरीदना है वो खरीद सकते हो, पर बेटा आपने पास्ट में जो कमाया और वो जमा पूंजी आपको जो है वो यूटिलाइज करते टाइम आपको सोच समझ के यूज करनी पड़ेगी. तो वैसा ही यहाँ पे है कि पास्ट ईयर प्रॉफिट जब आप यूज करते हो तो पास्ट ईयर प्रॉफिट में आपको याद रखना है कि कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट डिटेल में समझ लीजिए कि कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट जो है कि आपको पास्ट ईयर प्रॉफिट्स के लिए रूल्स फॉलो करने पड़ेंगे. और वो रूल्स क्या है? तो ये रूल्स जो है वो उसको समझने की कोशिश करना कि आपने पिछले 3 साल में जितना डिविडेंड दिया हुआ है, आपने पिछले साल में जितना भी 3 सालों में डिविडेंड दिया हुआ है, तो वो डिविडेंड जो है वो आपको याद रखना है कि उसके अलावा 3 इयर्स के जो भी प्रॉफिट्स होंगे वो डिविडेंड रेट उससे पिछले 3 साल के जो भी डिविडेंड रेट होंगे उससे आपका ये डिविडेंड रेट कम होना चाहिए. सेकंड कंडीशन, मैक्सिमम अमाउंट कितना विड्रॉ कर सकते हो? तो बहुत सिंपल रूल लगाया है कि 10%. देखो कोई भी बिजनेस में 10% ऑफ द पेड अप कैपिटल प्लस फ्री रिजर्व्स. पर एक याद रखना, पेड अप कैपिटल जो होता है वो प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल इंक्लूड करके होता है. सो पेड अप कैपिटल प्लस फ्री रिजर्व्स का 10% आपको मैक्सिमम अमाउंट दैट कैन बी विड्रॉन. और आफ्टर विड्रॉवल आपको क्या याद रखना है कि 15% जो होता है ना उतने उससे ज्यादा ही बैलेंस अपने रिजर्व में रहना चाहिए. तो 15% से ज्यादा बैलेंस रिजर्व में रहेगा तो चलेगा. तो ये कंडीशन नंबर 3 को फॉलो किया और ये सभी कंडीशंस फुलफिल होने के बाद तो आप क्या कर सकते हो? तो आप डिविडेंड दे सकते हो पिछले साल के प्रॉफिट में से. मैं वापस दोहरा रहा हूं, करंट ईयर में से कितना देना है उतना दीजिए, पास्ट ईयर के प्रॉफिट में से हाथ लगाना रहेगा. तो ये सभी कंडीशंस को फुलफिल करना और फिर भी डिविडेंड आपका अमाउंट दे सकते हो, इतना याद रखना. चलो Mr. Suryaji, third condition is very easy. After withdrawal, 15% that must be balanced in your reserves and surplus. Sorry, 15% of the paid up capital is a balance in your general reserve. So general reserve का balance already कितना है? 25 lakhs. So 25 lakhs your balance is there, and 657 you withdraw, 500 you withdraw from the reserve. So your balance you left with 18,42,500, and that 18,42,500 must exceed. It must be greater than 15% of your paid up capital. And what is paid up capital? It is in equity share capital plus preference share capital. Okay. और क्या क्वेश्चंस है? हाँ, some questions. Yes, I forgot to tell this first 3 accounting standard questions. Yes, beta. Examples I forgot to consider. Sorry, it's my mistake. हाँ बेटा, these examples are very important. See, so these 5 questions are there. And these 5 questions may be asked in the exam, beta. Normally students are making mistake not to solve these questions, and these examples are very important. So I always recommend you to read your study material in detail. Though you are not getting some concepts, you can ask me on the Telegram channel. तो अपने group पे share कर देना. And some other students will solve definitely your queries regarding to any difficult part. If you are finding any part difficult, you can post it in the Telegram channel. So suppose if everyone is not getting that concept, then I can take it on the Telegram channel, but other students will definitely help you out. So it's not possible that one-to-one student I will solve this question. So many students are always telling to me, sir, you are not giving replies to our comments, beta. It's almost I'm taking classes from more than 10 to 12 hours. So it's very difficult for me to answer after that. Even beta, when I used to walk in the morning, It's very difficult for me to walk also, because normally I do not sit in my class, and maximum hard work I am taking only for you. So it might be possible that I won't answer your all queries. So it's better to ask it on the Telegram channel and find out your answers. If everyone is finding it's difficult, then only I can take your query. So please don't ask me person to person queries. If I think sometimes I read Telegram channels, and if I'm finding कि नहीं बेटा ये हो सकता है, ये query मैं solve कर दूंगा, and a lot of other plannings are also going on. So not only this business, I am doing some other than our CA work also, means not I'm investing somewhere. So beta literally I'm getting a sleep of only 5 to 6 hours, and that's why, yes, in the life up to the age of 50, I have to take a lot of hard efforts, and it will pay off me in the future after 50. So please, every one of you, why you are doing these courses? Because you want to live one good life, and that is very important, that you are taking efforts for your future. Okay, so those students who are very having casual approach now in CA course, I always see in my classes also in face-to-face batch in Pune, these students are not actually doing proper hard work, and after result उनके इतने छोटे छोटे चेहरे वो लेके आते कि सर मैं फेल हो गया, एंड दैट्स टाइम फिर उनको मैं पुरानी यादें करके देता हूँ, देख बेटा तब इतना टाइम पास करता था, टाइम पास करना ही क्यों है 3-6 महीने हमें, डोंट डू, ओनली स्टडी. Okay, if you are not intelligent, you can do hard work. And I'm telling you, many of my friends who are from village background, only by hard work. Yes, it might happen that here and there 1-2 attempts, but they never ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं कि उन्होंने हार्ड वर्क ही नहीं किया. They always used to do hard work, and that's why they got success. But many of you, though you are having talent, but wasting your talent in Netflix and other channels, cricket matches, so much distractions for you. So please focus on your study. Chalo. So these examples in the financial statement of the year 2001-2. So we'll finish these 4-5 examples. We'll take a break. After break, TYK questions, and if possible, first I will take branch accounting problems, and if possible, I will take TYK questions. In the financial statements of the financial year 2001-2, Alpha Limited has mentioned in the notes to accounts that during the financial year, 24,000 equity shares obtained each were fully paid up as bonus shares. However, the source from which the bonus shares is not declared. So beta, why you want, अरे आप आम खाओ ना, उसकी गुठलियां क्यों काउंट कर रहे हो, कहां से किधर किसने पौधा लगाया, क्या लगाया, आपको वो क्या करना है, आम खाओ. बोनस शेयर्स यू वांट, इफ यू वांट बोनस शेयर्स, इन दैट केस बोनस शेयर्स का सोर्स इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट टू डिक्लेयर. So it is not the violation. Okay, so very simple answer is not the violate of the Companies Act. So beta, schedule 3 comes into the force in the balance sheet and profit and loss account. Yes, beta, Vikas Bansal, very good. So profit and loss account, balance sheet prepared in the financial year commencing on or after 1st April 2001. As per part 1 of the schedule 3, a company should inter alia disclose in the notes to accounts for a period of 5 years immediately preceding the balance sheet date the aggregate number of shares. So beta, 5 years ke number of shares, how many bonus shares you declared in last 5 years, that you have to disclose, but you do not have to disclose the source. एक याद रखो, अपने पिछले 5 साल में कितने शेयर्स डिक्लेयर किए थे ये आपको लिखना है, ना कि अपने कौन से सोर्स से लिखा है, कौन से सोर्स आपने यूज किए थे, मतलब सीआरआर यूज किया था, सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम यूज किया था, अरे क्या यूज किया था, हमें वो क्यों लिखना है, वो शेयर होल्डर को क्यों बताना है. फर्स्ट थिंग, इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट यू डोंट हैव टू डिस्क्लोज द सोर्स. ओके, Muktawas, we do not have dividend. We can post dividend in final accounts. Where do we post the dividend in the final accounts? Better reserves and surplus में से minus किया जाता है. If it is not declared, if it is declared before 31st of March, then you have to provide it. And normally we are writing a one note that it is declared. Normally when dividend is declared after AGM. So in AGM you declare it. So that is after financial year, and that's why we are writing only notes to accounts. Okay, getting the concept, beta. The management of Lloyd Limited contend that the work in progress is not valued since it's difficult to ascertain the same in view of multiple processes involved. They opine that the value of opening and closing WIP should be more or less same. According, the management has not disclosed it separately. So, beta, you know that we write it changes in inventory, and I have given you if closing is greater than opening. So closing is greater than opening, then what you have to do? Yes, you will write it in the negative balance, and if closing is less than the opening, then you write it in the positive balance. So beta, they are telling you these amounts are similar. So why to write these amounts? Okay. So they have not disclosed it. So non-disclosure of such statement in the profit and loss account may not amount to violation. So many students think that no, sir. Why? Because it is not material. That difference is not, it's hardly 100 and 200 rupees, and you are doing running a business of crores. So 100 and 200 rupees, if you don't disclose it, it's also okay. So this non-disclosure, if it is not material, then it is not important. Okay. So the important question, make a summary of these questions, beta. Next one. Example 3. Fctr Limited. Inter alia means in that only. In that. Okay. Inter alia in simple language, in that. Fctr Limited having the following items of under reserves and surplus. The company had accumulated losses. So, but I already told you company can write a negative figure. So 250 is a negative balance. So as per schedule 3, beta, negative figure you have to write it in separately. So 80 plus 60 plus 90, and you have negative balance of 20. So under reserves and surplus, it will be shown negative 20 is correct. Okay. And they have shown under the asset side. No, beta, they can't show it under asset side. This 250 lakhs losses. Previously it was there, but now, beta, compulsory negative figure in negative balance. Okay. And last one. Sumeda Limited had taken a loan from 10 lakhs to be settled within the 5 years. So, कितने साल में उनको settle करना ये year? Yes, beta. They want to settle it in 5 years. 10 equal installments with interest. First installment on 30th September 2001. How they will reflect this in 31st March 2001. So, beta, 30th September means first installment is due after 6 months. So, this is due after 6 months. So, beta, during 1 year, you have, so one installment is of 1 lakh. So after 1 year, so what is the loan amount? You can draw the diagram, 10 lakhs. Repayable. So after repayable within 1 year. And after 1 year, you can draw this. So repayable after 1 year, 30th September and 31st March. So 2 installments. So 2 installments into 1 lakh. तो 1 साल में आपको 2 installment आने वाली है, 30 सितंबर और 31 मार्च 2002 की. And after 1 year, that is 8 installments of 1 lakh. So beta 8 lakhs rupees will be long-term borrowings. So this is a within 1 year you will show under short-term borrowings, and after 1 year you will show under the head long-term borrowings. So this is very simple question, that short-term borrowings and long-term borrowings. Short-term borrowings and long-term borrowings. Installment amount is 1 lakh. 10 installments, 10 years. So 10 lakhs divided by 1 lakh per 10 years. So 1 lakh rupees. And first installment of 1 lakh is due on 30th September. So within 1 year, we are paying 2 installments, and which is very important that it will be under short-term borrowings and remaining under long-term borrowings. So within 1 year जो आएगा वो आपका 30 सितंबर 2001 और 31 मार्च 2002 एक साल के अंदर पे करना है, एंड बाकी का जो है वो आपका उसके बाद. So any difficulty till now? Yes, it's easy or difficult. All 4 questions. So you can make a summary here. So if you want, I will make a summary for you. So all examples. Example 1, summary. Bonus source is not important. Is not important to disclose. Second one, WIP difference. WIP difference, if not material, then don't disclose it. No disclosure. No need to disclose. Negative resource and surplus allowed. And fourth one, short-term borrowings, long-term borrowings, payable within 1 year, after 1 year. After 1 year. Easy, Jay. Hitesh Jain is asking, sir, I have to write module language or can I use my own language? Beta, module language, follow it. If not possible, then you can use your own language, but at least understandable language. ऐसा कुछ भी लिखा है, please tenses are also important. Okay. आसान था बहुत ही. So example summary I have given you. Those students who want to take screenshot. Examples also used. So now anything which is left from my side. Manager remuneration over. This also over dividend rules. And then balance sheet problems. Okay. The dividend distribution tax is removed from the syllabus. Which one is difficult one? In TYK questions. Can you tell me in TYK questions which one is difficult one? After break, we will take one more TYK question. But before that, we are going to start with branch accounting problems. So we will meet on 8:25. So Ramji, yes, take a break of 10 minutes. और हम लोग रामजी ब्रेक के बाद आ जाते हैं. Yes, चलो ले लीजिए ब्रेक. हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी. Now, after break, we are going to see what is the concept of foreign branch. So friends, foreign branch concept is very important. And suppose if this question comes, so this is the third part of your branch accounting. So friends, please focus on this branch accounting last part. It's very simple as compared to debtors method, stock and debtors method, or independent branch. And normally foreign branch problems, ICI asked in the year 2015 to 2017, but after 2017-18, normally trend is for independent branch and dependent branch. But please don't skip this chapter in the option, this part in the option. And suppose if this question comes, it will be 100% marks that you are getting. So focus on this foreign branch. We will take one problem based on this concept. So foreign branch is basically divided in two parts. One is integral foreign branch. Now, what is integral? Integral means dependent. So first thing I'm telling you why foreign branch is important. So first understand the concept behind it. Suppose head office is in India. Head office is in India and branch is in USA. Now, what is the problem? Why there is a part foreign branch in your syllabus? First, understand the logic of any part. India, we have currency rupees and USA dollar. When you club this profit, your dollar must get converted into rupees. So your dollar, yes, you have to convert this dollar into rupees and then only you can club their income. So financial reader, he can't understand dollar currency. So if suppose financial reader is Indian, suppose in that case, yes, head office currency is a final currency. Normally we prefer head office currency as a currency for reader. Okay. So here your dollar will be converted into rupees. Now in our trial balance, there are three types of categories. One is monetary items. Now, what is monetary items? Monetary items means whose amount is determinable. You can find out the amount and this amount is determinable. For example, debtors. Debtors, we have to take amount is 1 lakh. So this final amount is 1 lakh. So जिसकी amount हमें पता है, exact वही amount है. But when book value and your realizable value are different, it is called as non-monetary. Amount is not fixed. Amount is not fixed. Here it is called as non-monetary. So non-monetary is nothing but monetary means what? Monetary means determinable and not monetary matlab non-determinable. And third one, monetary हुआ, non-monetary हुआ, nominal accounts. Monetary items, my friends, you will use closing rate. Now rates are different for integral operation and integral operation, non-integral operation. And beta, whenever you are converting, so rates are different for all this trial balance. So trial balance is basically divided in three parts. One is monetary, second one is non-monetary, and third one is nominal accounts. So friends, what is the question? Question is that you have to convert your branch currency into head office currency, and after conversion, because rates are different, where to adjust the difference? Your trial balance in dollar is going to tally. So first step, trial balance in dollar, it is going to tally because trial balance to tally ho gayi. But after conversion into rupees, your trial balance is not going to tally. And in that case, how to adjust the difference? That we have to understand in this part. Okay. So my friends, trial balance in dollar is going to tally. After conversion into rupees is not going to tally. Why it is not going to tally? Because rates are different for monetary, non-monetary. You are not using only closing rate. Okay. You are using opening rate also. Sometimes you are using average rate. Sometimes you are using closing rate. So beta, rates are different. And what is monetary? Monetary means amount is fixed in balance sheet, trial balance, whatever amount, trial balance, whatever the amount is fixed. Non-monetary trial balance item, for example, fixed asset. Fixed asset is showing some different amount. And if you are going to sell it in the market, you will get the same different amount. So amount is not fixed. For that items, you have to have some different rates. And nominal accounts, as you are aware, all nominal accounts, that is trading and P&L items, are nominal accounts. The rate will be different. Okay, so your trial balance is converted into three parts, and which rate you have to use is depending on the foreign operation, integral and non-integral. So first you understood the logic behind it. So what is the logic? First one, their trial balance, your aim is clubbing of branch profit and head office profit. But problem is that head office currency is rupees, branch currency is dollar. So dollar you have to convert it into rupees. Okay, so this is very simple. So trial balance you are going to convert it into rupees. But trial balance is divided in three parts. One is monetary, second one is non-monetary, and third one is nominal account. Now what is monetary? Monetary is fixed determinable amount. So for example, debtors, creditors, cash. So whatever balances in the balance sheet, you are going to receive it, or either you will pay it, or it is a cash balance that you have, or bank balance. So these are monetary items. Non-monetary, amount of balance sheet and real life values are different. So non-monetary. And nominal account are trading and P&L items. So this is very important to divide it, because operation wise it is separate. Integral means dependent. For dependent you will take a different rate, and for non-integral you will take a different rate. Now what is non-integral and integral? Dependent and independent. In simple language, dependent means integral and non-integral means independent. So whatever you understood, you please tell me it in the comment section. So I will select a best answer. Okay, whatever I feel the best answer, that I will select it. ओके एक बार मैं हिंदी में बता देता हूं बेटा, एक बार हिंदी में देखो। फॉरेन ब्रांच में क्या होता है? फॉरेन ब्रांच में दिक्कत ये आती है कि हेड ऑफिस की करेंसी और ब्रांच की करेंसी ये दो सेपरेट हो सकते हैं। हेड ऑफिस की करेंसी रुपीज में है, ब्रांच की करेंसी ये जो है डॉलर्स में है। अभी क्वेश्चन ये है कि डॉलर की करेंसी जो है वो हमें कन्वर्ट करनी है रुपीज में, डॉलर को कन्वर्ट करना है। सो ट्रायल बैलेंस क्यों? क्योंकि हमें क्लबिंग ऑफ इनकम करना है, हेड ऑफिस और ब्रांच का इनकम हमें साथ में ऐड करना है। सर समझ में आया? दोनों का इनकम हमें ऐड करना है। पर प्रॉब्लम यह है कि हम लोग जब कन्वर्जन करेंगे तब हमें ट्रायल बैलेंस को तीन पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा। पहला होगा मॉनिटरी, दूसरा होगा नॉन मॉनिटरी एंड तीसरा होगा नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स। मॉनिटरी मतलब जिसकी अमाउंट जो बैलेंस शीट में अमाउंट होती है वही अमाउंट रियल लाइफ में है, ऐसा सिंपली याद रखो कि बैलेंस शीट में जो दिखेगा वही, मतलब जिसकी अमाउंट फिक्स है, डिटरमिनेबल है, जिसकी अमाउंट डिटरमिनेबल है उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं मॉनिटरी। एंड नॉन मॉनिटरी मतलब जिसकी अमाउंट बैलेंस शीट में कुछ और दिखती है और रियल लाइफ में कुछ अलग दिख रही है। सो ऑन पेपर डिफरेंट एंड बेचने जाओगे तो डिफरेंट, तो इसको नॉन मॉनिटरी बोलते हैं। अभी ये हालांकि प्रेजेंटेशन इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि आपको ट्रायल बैलेंस को डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा, और ये डिवाइड होने के बाद इंटीग्रल मतलब डिपेंडेंट एंड नॉन इंटीग्रल मतलब इंडिपेंडेंट, तो दोनों के लिए रूल्स अलग अलग है। सो मॉनिटरी का रूल, नॉन मॉनिटरी का रूल एंड नॉमिनल अकाउंट्स का रूल इंटीग्रल के लिए अलग है एंड नॉन इंटीग्रल के लिए अलग है। अभी ये ट्रायल बैलेंस टैली भी नहीं होने वाला। सो ट्रायल बैलेंस टैली नहीं होगा तो उसका डिफरेंस कहां पे एडजस्ट करना है, ये भी इंटीग्रल के लिए अलग है और नॉन इंटीग्रल के लिए अलग है। सो यहां तक मैंने बताया। वट एवर यू अंडरस्टूड, now you have to tell me it in the comment section. I will rectify your answer if I think nahi, this is not the correct way, so that I will rectify and I will give you best answer. जिसका भी बेस्ट आंसर होगा वो मैं आपको बता दूंगा, जिसका भी बेस्ट आंसर होगा। चलो, आई एम गिविंग यू एग्जैक्टली 3 मिनट्स टू कमेंट। 3 मिनट्स में कमेंट पास कीजिए। यस बेटा प्लीज, दिस इंपॉर्टेंट मिनट्स, हाँ, these 3 minutes are really very important because I have given this time to pass, comment, understand the way. What is the meaning of easy छे? easy छे मतलब easy है साहिल जी, easy छे मतलब एक गुजराती वर्ड है, so it's very easy। साहिल जी को कोई भी क्वेरी आ सकती है। अकाउंटिंग फॉर फॉरेन ब्रांच इजी है। I like the answer Isha Jaiswal presented. Kaveri, good बेटा. मुक्ता व्यास ने बताया, बट बेटा मुक्ता हाफ ही बताया आपने. मॉनिटरी नॉन मॉनिटरी का जिक्र भी नहीं किया बेटा आपने. सो वो मुझे गलत लगा थोड़ा. हितेश ने लिखा है बट पार्टली करेक्टली, मतलब बराबर है आपका बेटा हितेश, बट द वे यू प्रेजेंटेड थोड़ा और एलेबरेट कर सकते थे. यस. हिमांशु भाई ने भी अच्छा लिखा है, बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. बट बेटा आपने इंटीग्रल नॉन इंटीग्रल के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं लिखा हिमांशु भाई. दिस इज नॉट अ रेस, सो प्लीज वेन एवर आई एम गिविंग यू द कॉम्पिटिशन पार्ट तो आप वहां पे कर सकते हो, बट जब कॉम्पिटिशन नहीं है तो प्लीज आप आराम से लिखो, अच्छे से लिखो. सो टेक योर ओन टाइम, दिस इज नॉट अ कॉम्पिटिशन. हाँ, वेन एवर आई एम टेलिंग यू टू गिव मी आंसर फास्ट, एंट्रीज वगैरह, बहुत दिनों से एंट्रीज नहीं हुए रे. एंट्रीज का 5 मिनट का वो लेता था ना मैं, 5 क्वेश्चन, बहुत दिनों से हुआ नहीं है. नॉट एंजॉइंग यार वो 5 क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज सिलेबस इज वास्ट एंड आई एम गेटिंग लेस डेज. ठीक है, बट 5 क्वेश्चन तो होने चाहिए बॉस. चलो आज टेलीग्राम पे खेलेंगे, एक प्रॉपर टाइम दे दूंगा आपको. आजकल आपके साथ एंजॉयमेंट नहीं हो रहा है, मुझे वो मजा नहीं आ रही. यू आर नॉट पार्टिसिपेटिंग ऑल. ओके, ओनली फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग. इट्स नॉट लाइक प्रीवियस जब एकदम एनर्जी से आते थे. नाउ हार्डली यार 1 चैप्टर इज रिमेनिंग, cash flow statements. So please interact. And accounting standard very very important. Please don't skip a single lecture of accounting standard. Live में ही maximum concept that I will take in the class. थक गए हो क्या रे आप लोग? Are you getting tired of this course? जो इनिशिएटिव लेके आप करते थे पहले, याद करो आपके शुरुआत के दिन क्या मजा करते थे हम लोग. रियल लाइफ अमाउंट से ज्यादा पूजा, प्लीज. रियल लाइफ इज ओनली फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वे यार. रियल लाइफ इज नॉट द करेक्ट वर्ड. The correct word is fixed amount. Fixed amount means I just want to tell you that 10,000 fixed asset, if you sell it in the market, your market price and your selling price are not same. So real life is only for understanding the concept. So it's not like that you will write it in the exam. Please make sure, Pooja ji. Don't write this concept in exam like real life exam or value. There is no real life value in accounts. Okay, that is for only for your concept clarity. स्नेहा बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, आपने भी अच्छा दिया था. Okay. So yes, I have given a sufficient time to recall these concepts, and very good. I read almost all students answered one by one, but please I can't take names, but very good. आर्ची ने भी लिखा है. ओके, सबने लिखा है. इस एवरीवन हैज रिटन दिस, सो वेरी गुड. ठीक है, गुड. यस बेटा, यस. फॉर तो चलो, नाउ व्हाट आर रूल्स फॉर इंटीग्रल ऑपरेशन एंड नॉन इंटीग्रल ऑपरेशन. सो इंटीग्रल ऑपरेशन, वेरी गुड. सो इंटीग्रल ऑपरेशन क्या होता है? Integral operation, it is a foreign operation, the activities of which are integral part of your reporting enterprise. Integral part means dependent. So in simple language, it is a dependent. The business is carried as on if extension. So this is very important. The word extension is very important. So if you have your, yes, can you tell me the page number, study material ka page number? Study material page number, beta, please, can you tell me? ब्रांच अकाउंट आई थिंक स्टडी मटेरियल नंबर 3. यार बेटा आपको कितना सुख है रे, घर पे बैठो, लेक्चर अटेंड करो, लाइव में संकेत सर के साथ इंटरेक्शन करो, और क्या चाहिए यार. कुछ नहीं समझा तो ठीक है, सर भी सॉल्व कर देते, और आपको ट्रैवलिंग टाइम भी बचता है. मेरा क्लास कहाँ था, मैं किधर रहता था, ऑलमोस्ट 30 मिनट्स 40 मिनट्स ट्रैवलिंग टाइम था हमारा, but it's saved due to this online classes and you can participate this application. और क्या चाहिए. Okay, so here the business is carried as on extension of the enterprise, reporting enterprise. Generally, integral foreign operations carries on business on a single foreign currency, that is of the countries where it is located. So beta IFO carries on business. 13.65 is a page number, beta. 13.65. Beta, this is a separate part. Shweta Jain. So this is branch accounting part, beta. 3.999, 13.65. 13.65 is a page number. Study material page number 13.65. This is an extension of a reporting enterprise. Generally, IFO, integral foreign operation, carries a business on a single foreign currency, that is country where it is located. Okay. Non-integral operations. So beta, in simple language, it is independent. Now, how to find out it is dependent or independent? Beta, this is 4 marks question. What are indicators? Theory question. I may ask you this theory question. What are indicators? Now, indicators, important. Okay. So, what are indicators? First one, how to identify whether it is integral or non-integral? Very simple. Yes, please. I'm going to ask you SIP one-liners. So no one will copy it, that one-liner, 1 point. Okay. And in comment section, you will write all these indicators, but by using a single word or 2 to 3 words, not full sentence. Control by reporting enterprise. So what is the first one? Control by reporting enterprise. Okay. Reporting enterprise means what, beta? Reporting enterprise means head office. Who will report this? Who will report? Head office will report. Okay. So control by reporting enterprise means head office will control all your activities. So beta, if integral foreign operation, head office will control. Non-integral, independently. Okay. So for non-integral, what is the indication? That there is no control by reporting enterprise. Independently, without any control, that for example, US branch is not depending on head office. They have own transactions. There is no interference of, yes, beta, by head office. Simple. Simple. I will give you the simple example. Daksh, beta, my son, he is only 9 years old now. So beta, I have 100% interference in his life. Okay. But might be now, your parent, they do not have any interference in your life. Reason is very simple. Now you are 18, almost 17, 18 plus. So now you can take your own decisions. They won't ask you which school, which college, which classes. Now you only decide which classes. Sir, Sanket sir ke classes अच्छे लगते, बस उनके lecture लिए. So these decisions are your decisions. But now which school for Daksh I will decide. So all his activities, which game? Basketball. He likes to play basketball and cricket. But my interference that he should play cricket, yes, basketball. First preference is for basketball for height purpose, and then cricket. बेटा cricket में कुछ भागना वगैरह इतना नहीं होता है. So that is my interference. But after 10, 12 years, yes, after his 12, he will take a decision whether he wants to play basketball or cricket. So that interference is not there. So this is only the example control. So if I do not have control, that is a non-integral. And if I have control, it is integral. Transactions with reporting enterprise are not in high proportion. Okay. So head office does not send goods to branch. Means hardly 20% goods. Okay. 20% they are receiving from the head office. For example, from India, they are getting only 20% material. 80% they own direct purchases. So transactions are not very high in proportion. So transactions not in very high proportion. Local borrowings. Please don't write it now. Local borrowings. So India head office. So there is no borrowing of Indian banks. There will be a borrowings of local borrowings, means US banks. Okay. Then they have operations, foreign operations, mainly with other than reporting currency. Other than reporting currency. Okay. So reporting currency rupees. Head office currency. Reporting means what? You can note down it somewhere. Reporting currency means head office currency. Reporting enterprise means head office. All the expenses of foreign operations are primarily in local currency. So expenses are also, they paid it in the dollar only. Day-to-day cash flows, independent cash flows. So they are getting whatever cash flows, they will retain it. They won't send it to head office. Daily collection is not there. Sale prices not affected by day-to-day changes. And active sale market in their market, or active sales market for their products. So beta, these are some indicators. Now you can write these indicators in comment section. Yes, recall it and write in one line, words, 2 words. Okay. But operation, now what is the meaning of operation? So operation is not like any doctor ka operation vagara. So operation means here it is a joint venture, subsidiary, associates. Operation, the word operation means branch. Yes, beta. Please write this. Operation means any joint venture that you have. I hope you got the concept of non-integral operation. Easy है? Easy है, एकदम easy है. Independent control by reporting enterprise. Transactions are not in high proportion. Local borrowings, very good. Expenses in local currency. Day-to-day cash flow. Not sent to beta. Independent cash flow, not day-to-day cash flow. Ankit Gupta ji. Independent from HO. Control less transactions from HO. Local transaction in branch currency. Not affected by day-to-day price changes. Very good. Independent cash flows. Expenses in local currency. Very good, Mr. Patel. I think Bhavik Patel is my face-to-face batch students. Yes, beta Bhavik, face-to-face वालो छे. कया भाविक पटेल? पुणे ब्रांच वालों के दिल्ली वाला है बेटा? भाविक पटेल ने तो बहुत आज जल्दी भेज दिया। वेरी गुड। विकास ने लिखा, तानिया ने भी लिखा, मुक्ता ने लिखा। वेरी गुड। नाउ लेट्स फोकस on the concept of conversion. So conversion क्या होता है? Let's see. So now you got the concept very easily. That what is integral? Beta, integral is nothing but dependent, and non-integral means independent in simple language. Yes. Now this is important. Now this is something which is important. Integral foreign operations. नोएडा विकास, इट्स नॉट फेस टू फेस इन दिल्ली। दिल्ली मीन्स मैं इसको बुलाता हूँ बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के लेक्चर्स को, दैट इज ऑल्सो ऑल ओवर इंडिया। हाँ, पर दिल्ली में आई कॉल इट एज कि दिल्ली मतलब बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज से जुड़ा हुआ एंड पुणे मतलब फेस टू फेस। ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। Integral foreign operation, nominal accounts. So beta, our balance sheet is divided in 3 parts. Trial balance, nominal accounts, average rate. Trial balance, average rate. Now what is average rate? Opening rate means 1st April rate. This is opening rate. 31st March is a closing rate. And what is average rate? Average rate is a divided by 2. Opening plus closing divided by 2. Then monetary items. Monetary items means fixed amount. Fixed amount, determinable, not determinable. Monetary items, closing rate. Non-monetary items, date of purchase or issue. Cash, debtor, creditors, closing rate. Non-monetary, fixed asset, share capital, long-term liabilities. See beta, after conversion, now see the logic. After conversion, trial balance difference. In case of foreign operations, in case of integral operation and non-integral operations, the trial balance difference, now see, this is just your extension. So this difference is adjusted in P&L. So whatever profit, why it is in P&L? Because branch is just extension of your head office. So beta, their profit is independent. No, it's dependent. Okay. So whatever earned by the Daksh, I will take it and I can distribute in my way. So therefore difference is adjusted in P&L. Where difference is adjusted, it is adjusted in P&L. But beta, if it is a non-integral foreign operation, the difference will be adjusted in Fctr account. Now what is Fctr account? F for foreign, C for currency, T for translation, and R for reserve. Foreign currency translation reserve. So beta, whatever the difference is adjusted in foreign currency translation reserve account. Remember, you cannot pay dividend out of this. That's why, in very simple way, suppose your article ship payment that you are going to use by your own way. Okay, you will not give it to your parent, and therefore similarly, non-integral, we open this account foreign currency translation difference after conversion. After conversion into head office currency, that difference will be adjusted. For example, trial balance in dollars. Trial balance. Now many students, they are not getting it actually. Trial balance dollars. So debit, credit. Here it is 5. Suppose 5, 10. Here it is 4 items are there, 8 and 7. So our trial balance is tallying. But now what happens when you convert trial balance into rupees? So suppose 25, this is 55, and now after conversion, this is 40 and this is 26. So your trial balance is not tallying. Okay, so 25, 55, your trial balance total is 80, and here it is 66. So balancing figure 14. This balancing figure, if where to write this? Where to write this? If it is integral, you will write it in the P&L. It means P&L cha credit la, because it is showing the credit balance. Debit is more, so balancing figure is on the credit side. So P&L credit. And in case of non-integral, it is adjusted in Fctr under the head resource and surplus separate line item. Separate line item. So this is a Fctr account. You are getting this concept, beta? You are getting this concept? Yes, tell me it in the comment section. So after conversion, so dollar conversion, yes, beta, definitely it is going to tally. But trial balance in rupees, when you convert by using that rates. Now what are rates? Rates I already explained you. So nominal accounts, you have to multiply by average rate. Monetary items, you have to multiply by closing rate. And non-monetary items, you will multiply by date of purchase. When you bought that asset, at that time, whatever rate is there, you are going to multiply by that rate or divide by that rate. Okay. So multiply or divide. Multiply कब होगा? If dollar to rupees amount more, मतलब $1 यहाँ पे 50 है. So multiply. But वही डॉलर को कन्वर्ट करना है, रुपीज टू डॉलर, इट विल बी डिवाइड बाय. ओके, सो रिमेंबर, नॉन मॉनिटरी आइटम्स you will multiply by date of purchase. Got the concept? Yes. And if it is integral operation, it will be profit and loss account. And if it is non-integral operation, it will be FCTR account, foreign currency translation difference. एक बार हिंदी में बता दूं पूरा का पूरा? Yes, those students who are not getting it in English, yes, should I explain it in Hindi? आपके लिए एक बार हिंदी में बता देता हूं. देखो बड़ा, जो ऑपरेशंस होते हैं ना, ये ऑपरेशंस मतलब क्या? ऑपरेशन मतलब क्या? जॉइंट वेंचर हो सकता है, सब्सिडियरी हो सकता है, आपका एसोसिएट्स हो सकता है, या आपका ब्रांच हो सकता है. तो हम लोग तो ब्रांच के बारे में ही बात करेंगे. सो अपने ऑपरेशंस जो होते हैं वो दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड होते हैं, एक इंटीग्रल होता है, एक नॉन इंटीग्रल होता है. अभी इंटीग्रल को जब मल्टीप्लाई करना है या डिवाइड करना है, मल्टीप्लाई करोगे, रुपीज को कन्वर्ट, डॉलर को रुपीज में कन्वर्ट करना है, तो रुपीज बड़े होते हैं बेटा, रुपीज बड़े होते हैं, मतलब $1 मतलब 50 रुपया, तो मल्टीप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. और वही डॉलर में कन्वर्ट करना है रुपीज को, तो डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. तो आपको क्वेश्चन के ऊपर दिया रहेगा, सो डोंट वरी, ये क्वेश्चन में सब कुछ दिया रहेगा. अभी क्वेश्चन ये है कि मैं जब कन्वर्जन करता हूं तो नॉमिनल अकाउंट जो होते हैं उसको मैं एवरेज रेट से डिवाइड करूंगा. और एवरेज मतलब क्या? ओपनिंग प्लस क्लोजिंग डिवाइड बाय 2, उससे करूंगा. मॉनिटरी आइटम मतलब जिसके अमाउंट फिक्स है, डेटर्स है, कैश है, क्रेडिटर्स है, जो बैलेंस शीट में दिखता है वही वहां पे बाहर भी चलता है उसका प्राइस, तो ये जो होता है वो क्लोजिंग रेट से किया जाता है. और फिक्स एसेट, जो अपने फिक्स एसेट होगा या शेयर कैपिटल होगा, नॉन मॉनिटरी, ये जो होते हैं ना, ये डेट ऑफ परचेस या डेट ऑफ इश्यू के डेट से होते हैं. अभी होगा क्या? ये तीनों रेट्स अलग अलग होने की वजह से आपके ट्रायल बैलेंस में डिफरेंस आएगा जब कन्वर्जन होने के बाद. क्योंकि देखो, कभी एवरेज रेट यूज कर रहे हो, कभी क्लोजिंग रेट यूज कर रहे हो, कभी डेट ऑफ परचेस यूज कर रहे हो. तो डॉलर में जब आपका ट्रायल बैलेंस था तब तो टैली हुआ, पर जब रुपीज में कन्वर्ट करोगे तो वो नहीं टैली होगा. तो रुपीज में कन्वर्ट होने के बाद यदि डेबिट साइड बढ़ा है तो डिफरेंस क्रेडिट साइड पे आने वाला है, डेबिट साइड बढ़ा है तो डिफरेंस क्रेडिट साइड पे आएगा. सो पीएनएल के क्रेडिट में हम लोग लिखेंगे. अभी ये किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? पीएनएल में लिखना है क्या? पीएनएल में इसलिए लिखना है कि भाई आपका वो बच्चे का ही पैसा है, अभी ये वो दक्ष का पैसा है, दक्ष का पैसा मैं ही यूज करने वाला हूं, क्योंकि वो मेरे पे डिपेंड है, तो उसका पैसा मैं ही यूज करेगा, तो पीएनएल के क्रेडिट में मैं डाल दूंगा. पर सपोज मेरा बेटा एक बार 16 साल या 17 साल 18 साल का हो गया, तो उसके बाद उसका पैसा अलग, मेरा पैसा अलग, तो वो आर्टिकलशिप में जा रहा है, तो वो खुद के हिसाब से वो पैसा खर्चा करेगा, वो मुझे नहीं देगा. तो मैं एक सेपरेट लाइन आइटम बताएगा जो भी पैसा, क्योंकि मुझे तो सबको रिपोर्ट करना है, मेरा प्रॉफिट प्लस उसका प्रॉफिट, तो दोनों का प्रॉफिट जब मुझे रिपोर्ट करना है तो मैं उसके प्रॉफिट को मेरे प्रॉफिट में ऐड नहीं करेगा. एक्सटेंड डिफरेंस को वो मैं सेपरेट लाइन पे रखूंगा, एफसीटीआर अकाउंट. ओके, अभी पीएनएल में एडजस्ट करने से मैं उसमें से डिविडेंड दे सकता हूँ. आज ही पढ़ा ना सर, डिविडेंड आप प्रॉफिट में से दे सकते हो, पर बेटा मैं डिविडेंड दूंगा तो उसके मेरे शेयर होल्डर्स को मैं ब्रांच का कैसे डिविडेंड दे सकता हूँ? वो तो उसके शेयर होल्डर्स को देना पड़ेगा. आया समझ में? तो मैं नहीं दे सकता उसके शेयर होल्डर्स को, तो ये याद रखो. हाँ, यदि शेयर होल्डर कॉमन है तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, एक सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बता रहा हूँ, ये लॉजिक है, इतना डिटेल में मत जाओ, पर मैं आपको याद करने के लिए तो उसका प्रॉफिट मेरा प्रॉफिट नहीं बोल सकता हूँ. एंड नॉन इंटीग्रल होगा तो मैं फॉरेन करेंसी ट्रांसलेशन रिजर्व में वो एडजस्ट करेंगे, एंड रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस के अंदर ये सेपरेट लाइन आइटम पे बताया जाएगा. सो दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ नॉन इंटीग्रल वर्सेस इंटीग्रल, वेयर टू एडजस्ट द डिफरेंस. यस, चलिए what the concept? Now the difference is, if it is non-integral, these two are same, monetary and non-monetary. Difference is only in non-monetary you will also use closing rate. In case of integral, date of purchase and date of issue. But in case of non-integral, it will be closing rate. And exchange difference will be adjusted in Fctr account. Where to adjust the difference? Fctr account. So whatever you understood, please write it in the comment section. Yes, I will just check it whether you are getting the same concept or not. So my suggestion to all of you, please write it in the comment section, whatever you are getting it. Yes, where to adjust the difference and what is the monetary, non-monetary and nominal accounts. Now, I hope it's very easy. So nominal accounts, you will multiply by average rate or divide by average rate. Monetary items, you will multiply or divide by closing rate. And non-monetary, in case of integral operations, it will be date of purchase or issue. But in case of non-integral operations, it will be closing rate. So make sure that you are getting this same conversion. चलिए, जिनको फोटो लेना है, खींच फोटो. You can take a screenshot. FCTR में इसलिए एडजस्ट किया जाता है मेहमन जी, because we want to show it. It's not your profit, so you should not record it in the profit and loss account. Logic is very simple. FCTR में जाने का reason because it's independent. So his profit is not my profit. My son's profit is not my profit, and therefore I will adjust that difference. Whenever I will adjust the difference, it will be a separate line item, which is FCTR, foreign currency translation reserves, my friend. रुका है मैं आपके लिए, waiting for your answers. It's a very simple concept, yaar. Very simple concept. आजकल सोशल मीडिया पे भी जाने को टाइम नहीं मिल रहा है. कितने दिनों से ऐसा टाइम ही नहीं मिलता है अभी. यस, भार्गवी ने एक मैसेज डाला है मुझे. वेरी गुड. इंस्टा पे, हेलो सर, गुड आफ्टरनून, आई एम सीए स्टूडेंट, attempt in CA intergroup 1 in May. Your classes are awesome. Thank you. अरे यार, करुणा ने आज डाल दिया. For integral operation, P&L, nominal accounts, average rate, monetary, closing rate, non-monetary, date of purchase, non-integral, FCTR, non-monetary, closing rate. Very good, very good. For integral operations, you will adjust the difference in P&L account, nominal accounts are average rate, monetary items, closing rate, and non-monetary, date of purchase or issue. Very good. For non-integral, difference will be adjusted in FCTR and it's a closing rate. Very good, Karuna ji. आज नए नए नाम आ रहे. खुशिया साहू, nominal accounts average rate. Very good. So monetary, closing rate, नॉन मॉनिटरी क्लोजिंग रेट, बट किसका बेटा? खुशिया। ओके, सो नाउ एवरीवन इज क्लियर विद दिस कॉन्सेप्ट? यस, वेरी गुड। मुझे अच्छा लगता है जब यू पार्टिसिपेट इन द क्लास एंड आस्क मी some questions. So this is all for the conversion part. Now beta, suppose this is also 4 marks question. This is also 4 marks question. Change in classification. Now it may happen that previously, now Daksh is dependent on me, so dependent, he transferred it to independent. Now he is behaving like independent. Okay, तो डिपेंडेंट से इंडिपेंडेंट में चला गया है, एकदम सिंपल है। पहले यस, मुझे उसको नहलाना पड़ता था पूरा, उसको सोप वगैरह लगा के 1-2 साल पहले। अभी मेरे सामने नहाता नहीं है, 8-9 साल का हो गया ना, बड़ा हो गया, ईगो आ गया उसमें, डिपेंडेंट का इंडिपेंडेंट हुआ है। ओके, तो ये जो चीज है कि 2-3 साल पहले मैं डिपेंडेंट था, अभी इंडिपेंडेंट हुआ, खुद से खुद कपड़े पहनता, दरवाजा बंद कर देता, ऐसा शर्माता। 9 साल का, ये छोटा है फिर भी शर्माता है। पर ये क्या दर्शाता है कि पहले डिपेंडेंट था, नाउ इट इज शिफ्टेड टू इंडिपेंडेंट। ओके, सो सिमिलरली इन ब्रांच अकाउंट्स ऑल्सो इट मे हैपन दैट सम ब्रांच आर डिपेंडेंट, दैट यूएस ब्रांच, बट नाउ दे थिंक कि नहीं, नाउ वी वोंट डिपेंड ऑन द हेड ऑफिस, वी विल हैव सम आवर ओन टाइप एंड ओन कस्टमर, सो हेड ऑफिस इंटरफेरेंस इज वेरी लेस. So in that case, date of change will be the closing rate. Okay, sorry, not closing rate. Date of change is important. And now previously difference is in P and L. Previously difference is in P and L, and non-integral, now difference will be in the Fctr. So when you change this important word, date of reclassification, you will calculate Fctr balance. So till now you have not calculated any Fctr because integral tha. So now henceforward you are going to adjust it in independent. Okay, so beta, date of reclassification will be considered as Fctr balance. Fctr balance. So exchange difference will be adjusted in Fctr. Okay, the date of reclassification when you shifted from integral to non-integral, the date of reclassification is called as Fctr. And now Fctr to P and L. So already balance is there in Fctr. Non-integral already balance is there in the Fctr, and now you want to shift it to integral for an operation. So beta, now integral में क्या लगेगा? Integral में historical rate, but beta historical rate is not possible because you multiplied by closing rate. You all items you multiplied by closing rate, and now you want date of purchase. So date of purchase is not possible. So date of purchase for non-monetary item, you will consider date of change. You will consider date of purchase ka rate as a date of change when you shifted from non-integral to integral. Example में, it might happen that till today, the branch is independent, but now they want to become dependent on head office. Okay, so it might be a possibility. So non-integral to integral, in that case, now non-monetary items is important, and better that Fctr balance is with you. That Fctr balance will be carry forward till the date of liquidation. So that operations, Fctr is not to be recognized as income or expenses till disposal. So you won't show it as income, that Fctr balance. That will be continued till the date of disposal. जब तक आपका फॉर्म बंद नहीं होता तब तक Fctr, जब जिस दिन Fctr में बैलेंस था ना अब तक, तो Fctr का बैलेंस आगे कंटिन्यू होएगा. तो आगे कंटिन्यू होएगा तो उसको क्या बोलेंगे? Fctr बैलेंस. ये याद रखना. So Fctr बैलेंस will be continued till last date. ठीक है? So it's very simple, my friends. Non-integral to integral and integral to non-integral. I hope you are clear with this concept of integral to non-integral and non-integral to integral. Friends, these questions are really very easy. So this is a foreign operation. So I will quickly revise all these concepts. So for you, फॉरेन ऑपरेशंस ऑलमोस्ट 30-40 मिनट्स का सेशन था जो पेंडिंग ही रह गया था, बट फाइनली आई कंप्लीटेड दिस. तो नेक्स्ट टाइम आई विल increase that 2 hours. I will request ICI to give me a permission for branch accounting के लिए 1 more day because 4 days are not sufficient. Okay, so 4 days are not sufficient, but ठीक है, foreign branch part we have completed. So friends, in case of foreign branch, understand the concept. So first thing, yes, I will quickly revise all this concept now. So foreign operations is divided in 2 parts. One is integral, second one is non-integral. So integral operation, integral means dependent and non-integral means independent in simple language. In simple language, because there are some indicators of integral foreign operations and non-integral foreign operations. So what is the basic difference between that? Integral foreign operations, your multiplication or division for non-monetary items. For monetary items, it will be a closing rate. For nominal accounts, it will be an average rate. But problem is for non-monetary items. For non-monetary items, you will multiply by the rate of date of purchase or date of issue. But in case of nominal non-monetary items, in the case of non-integral foreign operation, you will consider closing rate. So difference is only there in non-integral foreign operation and integral foreign operation in case of non-monetary items. Other items, average rate for nominal and for closing rate for monetary items. So there is no difference, but problem is for non-monetary items. In case of integral foreign operation, your difference will be adjusted in profit and loss account, and non-integral foreign operation, your difference will be adjusted in Fctr account. So that is also very simple. Other things, yes, what are indicators is a 4-mark question. And second question, whenever there is a reclassification, so from integral you are converting into non-integral, तो उसको हम लोग क्या करेंगे? यस, मतांजलि का रिक्वेस्ट आया सर, एक बार ये जो कॉन्सेप्ट है चेंज इन क्लासिफिकेशन, ये हिंदी में बता दीजिए. ओके बेटा, एक बार हिंदी में चेंज इन क्लासिफिकेशन, इसमें क्या होगा? सो साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स एक 2-3 मिनट के लिए रुक जाइए, वेट फॉर 2 to 3 minutes. सो बेटा फर्स्ट थिंग इसमें ध्यान दीजिए, इंटीग्रल टू नॉन इंटीग्रल आप जाना चाहते हो. इंटीग्रल टू नॉन इंटीग्रल मैंने क्या बताया कि मेरा बेटा जो था वो डिपेंडेंट था मेरे ऊपर, अभी वो शिफ्ट होना चाहता है इंडिपेंडेंट. ना वो सभी एक्टिविटीज अपने आप करेगा, सो ये इंडिपेंडेंट बनना चाहता है. तो जिस दिन वो इंडिपेंडेंट बनेगा, इन सिंपल लैंग्वेज फ्रॉम इंटीग्रल टू नॉन इंटीग्रल, डिफरेंस कहां पे होगा? डिफरेंस अब तक बेटा 2 ही चीजों में डिफरेंस है. एक तो वो डिफरेंस P&L में एडजस्ट करते थे, अभी एफसीटीआर में करना पड़ेगा, और दूसरा डिफरेंस कहां पे? एक नॉन मॉनिटरी आइटम्स की. अब तक हम लोग कौन से रेट से कर रहे थे? डेट ऑफ परचेस के रेट से कर रहे थे. अभी हम लोग कहां पे जाएंगे? क्लोजिंग रेट से नॉन मॉनिटरी आइटम्स को कंसिडर करेंगे. सो यहां पे जो एफसीटीआर का बैलेंस हमें फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा, और वो एफसीटीआर का बैलेंस हम लोग जिस दिन रिक्लासिफिकेशन कर रहे हैं, मतलब जिस दिन हमने कन्वर्ट कर दिया इंटीग्रल से नॉन इंटीग्रल में, तो उस दिन तक हमें रिक्लासिफिकेशन के केस में वो एफसीटीआर का बैलेंस ढूंढेंगे, और आगे वो बैलेंस कंटिन्यूएशन में चलता रहेगा. मतलब बार बार जहां पे भी डिफरेंस आएगा, अभी P&L में एडजस्ट नहीं करना है डिफरेंस, अभी एफसीटीआर में करना है. सिंपल था. अभी उल्टा मतलब क्या? नॉन इंटीग्रल से इंटीग्रल में गए, मतलब अभी तक वो इंडिपेंडेंट था पर एकदम से डिपेंडेंट हो गया. तो वो केस में क्या होगा कि उसमें एफसीटीआर में बैलेंस था, अभी वो किस में आना चाहता है? P&L में. पर बेटा एफसीटीआर के बैलेंस के साथ क्या किया जाए? तो वो बैलेंस आगे कंटिन्यू करना है जब तक फर्म बंद होता नहीं है. और दूसरा क्वेश्चन, सर वो नॉन मॉनिटरी आइटम अभी तक तो हमने क्लोजिंग रेट से मल्टीप्लाई किया या डिवाइड किया, सर उसका क्या करें? तो उसको क्लोजिंग रेट से जो डिवाइड और मल्टीप्लाई किया था उसको अभी हम लोग तो डेट ऑफ परचेस पे जाएंगे, पर डेट ऑफ परचेस ढूंढना मुश्किल है, कहां पे पीछे कब खरीदा था, क्या खरीदा था. तो जिस दिन हमने चेंज किया है उसी दिन को डेट ऑफ परचेस बना लो. डेट ऑफ परचेस वापस आपको रुकने की, पीछे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. जिस दिन हमने डेट ऑफ चेंज किया था उस दिन का ही डेट बोल देना, डेट ऑफ परचेस, और वो आगे कंटिन्यूएशन में रहेगा क्योंकि आप अभी इंटीग्रल में हो. खत्म. इतना सिंपल है. मतांजलि जी समझ में आया बेटा? इट्स वेरी सिंपल. क्वेश्चंस तो बहुत आसान रहते हैं. क्वेश्चंस तो एक क्वेश्चन में सॉल्व करवाऊंगा, बाकी तो आपको समझ में ही आ जाएगा. इट्स वेरी सिंपल. चलो एक क्वेश्चन हम लोग सॉल्व करवा लेते. यस, एनी डिफिकल्टी टिल नाउ? मतांजलि जी अंडरस्टूड द कॉन्सेप्ट? Yes. So financial statements is also easy. You understood all rules. And branch accounting is also easy now. This last part which we left, we have finished today. चलो एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. इलू 15. Remaining part you can finish it by your own. It's very simple. On 31st December 2002, the following balances are happening in the books of Chennai branch. Chennai branch means rupees. So here and New York में है. So you have to convert it into dollar. Okay. So dollar में आपको convert करना ही है. So rupees to dollar. So what is important? Rupees to dollar. Whether you will divide or whether you will multiply. चलो जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. Are you going to divide it or are you going to multiply it? चलो 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 fast. Yes, can you tell me? Are you going to divide it or are you going to multiply it? Okay. बेटा मुक्ता मैं आपका क्वेश्चन बाद में लेता हूं बिकॉज वी हैव ओनली 10 मिनट्स लेफ्ट. सो यस, कैन यू टेल मी इट्स डिवाइड और मल्टीप्लाई? आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर. इफ यू वांट टू कन्वर्ट इट रुपीज इनटू डॉलर. यस, वेरी गुड. अरे मल्टीप्लाई मुक्ता, यार मुक्ता थोड़ा दिमाग लगाओ बेटा. रुपीज से डॉलर में कन्वर्ट करना है तो रुपीज 150 रुपीज मतलब $1 होगा या 55 रुपीज $1 होगा. अभी तो 75 पे चला गया, पर एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ. 50 रहेगा तो 50 से आपको 1 पे जाना है तो कम करना है तो बेटा डिवाइड करेंगे ना. मल्टीप्लाई कैसे करेंगे मुक्ता जी? डिवाइड. वो आंसर मल्टीप्लाई. रुपेश बेटा थिंक लॉजिकली, बेटा थिंक लॉजिकली. अदर स्टूडेंट्स आंसर्ड करेक्टली. ओके, अमाउंट गिवन इसलिए नहीं डिवाइड करना है बेटा. 75 से 1 पेज पहुंचना है इसलिए हमें डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. रुपीज टू डॉलर वी हैव टू डिवाइड दिस. ओके, नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज स्टॉक. क्लोजिंग स्टॉक इज गिवन. Branch account has a debit balance. Okay, wait for some time. Bank account, branch account in New York office, it has a debit balance 13,400 and furniture is appeared in the head office book as 1750. ठीक है, इसको पेंडिंग रखते हैं. The rate of exchange on 31st December 2001, that is opening rate. 2001 is opening and 31st March 2002 is a closing. So opening, you can write on the question, opening is 52, closing is 51. And average rate is given. Don't calculate. If nothing is given, beta, then you will take 52 plus 51 upon 2. If average is given in the question, so don't calculate it. So it is, you have to consider what is given in the question. Average rate, average throughout the year is 50 rupees. Average throughout the year is 50 rupees. Okay. Now question is, for opening stock, we will consider 52. So take on calci 2,34,000 divided by 52. You are getting 4,500. Yes, correct. Opening stock on the trading account debit side, you will consider 4,500. Correct. Purchases average rate. So 15,62,500 divided by 50 divided by 50. So I'm getting the answer here. I will consider 50. 31,250 for purchases and 23,43,750. 23,43,750 यार कैलसी लेके आना है, हो ही नहीं रहा है. डिवाइड बाय 50. 46,875. 46,875 देखो. Yes, and purchases 31,250. Correct है. Debtors I will write it in the balance sheet. So closing rate, nominal, this is a monetary item, closing rate. So monetary item, this is integral foreign operation. This is given in the question, that integral foreign operation. Debtors I will divide it by 51. 15,000 and 5,10,000 divided by 51, 10,000. So 15,000 debtors asset side, yes, and 10,000 on the liability side. So that posting is very easy. Bills receivable again divided by 51 because it's a monetary item. Monetary. Bills receivable you can write on there. Monetary. Maurya, you are sending me answers, so don't worry. You can send me answers on this only. So 2,04,000 divided by 51. This is 4,000. And 1,78,500 divided by 51. I'm getting an answer 3,500. So bills receivable on the asset side 4,000 and 3,500. Yes, correct. Salary wages 1 lakh divided by 50 because average rate is 50. 2,000 salaries wages P&L च्या debitला 2,000. Then 1,06,250 divided by 50. 2125. Yes, correct. And now rent rates taxes 1,06,250. So this is better 2,000 and 2125. Sorry 2125 हो गया ना. हाँ, furniture balance is given. Furniture is given in the question only. 1750 it's given, so don't divide it. 1750 is given in the question only. Bank account you will 568 consider closing rate monetary item 51 11150. So bank account 11150 asset side. Yes, correct. And New York account now inter unit. This is inter unit. So in head office book, now this is IMP beta. New York account in head office books, it is showing debit balance. Debit balance you have given here 13,400 is given. So computer and furniture is given 13,500. Yes, 13,400. Sorry, 13,400. And beta when it's converted, the trial balance conversion is there. You will get the exchange difference. See here, exchange difference is given in the question itself. You have to prepare. Yes, you don't prepare this. You will prepare only serial number, particulars, conversion rate, debit, credit. Okay, no need to write again trial balance of question. So only conversion trial balance you will write in dollar. Rupees trial balance, no need beta, debit or credit. After conversion, your trial balance is not going to match, and this difference is exchange debit side. Debit side you will write 2,000 rupees. You can see here in P&L account exchange transaction loss. That is after conversion you will write this trial balance 2,000 rupees, and net profit you will calculate. GP you will calculate. Closing stock divided by 51. Closing stock you will divide by 51, and two effects on balance sheet asset side also. So 637,500 divided by 51. You are getting 12,500. Yes, and asset side also 12,500. Furniture we have written. So net profit you will merge it in head office net profit, and you will get the final answer, tallied final answer. So these questions are really very easy. I hope you understood it. If you have any query on this question, you can specifically ask me on the comment section. चलो आप आपके ऐप पे जाके जल्दी से मुझे पूछिए if you have any query related to this question. I have given you all rates. Very good. Otherwise, we will revise financial statements in last 5 minutes. Now it's time for revision. Last 5 minutes, we are going to revise all financial statements. Managerial remuneration, I will explain you. So revision, then dividend concept, and last one is a balance sheet and P&L pro forma. So branch accounts, foreign operations, are you finding it's difficult or it's very simple? बेटा न्यूयॉर्क अकाउंट जो है ना साक्षी जी, न्यूयॉर्क अकाउंट किसके बुक में है? ब्रांच के बुक्स में न्यूयॉर्क अकाउंट है, लाइबिलिटी क्रेडिट बैलेंस, और वही न्यूयॉर्क के अकाउंट में ब्रांच को डेबिट बैलेंस होएगा. सो इंटर यूनिट रेट वहां पे लेना है. कौन सा रेट लेना है? उधर आपको कन्वर्जन नहीं करना है, यहाँ पे कन्वर्जन की जरूरत नहीं है. आप इंटर यूनिट, इसके बुक्स में जो उसका रेट है वो अमाउंट है वही इधर लिख देंगे आफ्टर रिको. पर इधर रिको के प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएंगे. So don't worry, you will not get any RICO problem in foreign. But I don't know whether यस, पेपर बनाने वाले आज बहुत डेंजर बना रहे आजकल, तो इसलिए वो आ सकता है। रिको के बाद फॉरेन ब्रांच डाल दिया तो 2-3 क्वेश्चन एक साथ कर लेते। हाँ, तो हो सकता है, तो मैं ऐसा एश्योरेंस नहीं दे रहा हूं, पर यस, अब तक ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आए नहीं है कि रिको के बाद ट्रायल बैलेंस को कन्वर्ट करो। तो न्यूयॉर्क अकाउंट को जो ब्रांच के बुक में हेड ऑफिस का अमाउंट दिखेगा और हेड ऑफिस के बुक में ब्रांच का अमाउंट दिखेगा, तो वो ब्रांच का अमाउंट आपको लेना है, डेबिट बैलेंस वाला। वो डेबिट बैलेंस वाला अमाउंट यहां पे लिखना है। It's very simple. Yes, I'm telling you, it's very simple as compared to dependent branch and independent branch. It's very simple. Once you got the concept, just multiply and divide by closing rate, opening rate. ये आया तो बेटा चांदी आपकी, निकल गए आप एग्जाम अच्छे मार्क्स से। ओके, यस। एचओ अकाउंट जो बेटा मुक्ता हमने ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किया है, इसका मीनिंग क्या है? एचओ को पैसा देना है। एचओ को पैसा कितना देना है? 599, 150, ये पैसा देना पड़ेगा। यस बेटा मौर्य, yes, every principle of branch accounting except, very good Ravi Kumar Das ji, same principles applied, only conversion is a new concept here. What is the important in foreign branch? Only conversion. Chalo, now it's time for revision. बहुत late हो गया, so we have only 5 minutes now. Yes, only 5 minutes, so please now have attention till last minute. So first thing in this chapter, financial statement. Now branch accounting, I'm not taking a revision of branch accounting, so branch accounting I left this part. So now I completed my 100% portion till now. Okay, so now please focus. In branch accounting, in financial statement, what is important? Managerial remuneration. Managerial remuneration is depending on two parts. One, if you have profits, sufficient profits, and if you have inadequate or losses, inadequate profits or losses. In case of sufficient profit, you are paying 11% of the net profit, and that net profit has to be calculated as per section 198. I'm not going to explain that section 198. Overall limit is 11%, but suppose if your manager, he will get maximum 5%, and if there are whole-time directors, they will get in group 10%. But what about part-time directors? If there is whole-time manager, he will get only 1%, and part-time director is there. So in that case, suppose only part-time director is there, he will get 3%. Second one, net profit क्या होता है? That you have to consider. Now I'm not going to explain you what is effective capital and net profit. This is just revision for important points. Then second important point is that if there is inadequate profit or losses, in that case it is depending on the effective capital. So effective capital, if less than or equal to 5 crores, it will be 60 lakhs per annum. 5 to 100 crores, it will be 84 lakhs. 100 crores to 250 crores, it will be 1 crore 20 lakhs. And last one is more than 250 crores is 1 crore 20 lakhs plus 0.01% of the excess capital over the 250 crores. After that, we understood the dividend rules. Dividend rules, three conditions are important while solving questions. So otherwise there are many conditions for theory purpose, but I'm not taking it in detail. That only three conditions I taken. So first one is your past profits, past dividend rate must be greater than your dividend rate during the year. So whatever rate you declare during the year, it must be less than your past average 3 years ka dividend rate. Second one, after withdrawal. Second one is the maximum amount that you can be withdrawn. That is 10% of paid up capital plus reserves and surplus. Remember that paid up capital is including in preference share capital. And last part is a 15% amount in the reserves must be greater than, amount in reserves must be greater than 15% of your paid up capital. So that is the last condition. If all these conditions are fulfilled, then you can have declared the dividend. Then that 4 examples. Number one, bonus shares ka source is not important. Second one, reserves and surplus might be negative. Third one, negative figure होने के बाद closing WIP and opening WIP, if it is immaterial, you cannot disclose this. And last part, last क्या था? I forgot. 1, 2, 3 completed. I forgot last one. So you only tell me. And balance sheet, pro forma and P&L pro forma. So I'm giving you both 12 pro formas. So balance sheet pro forma is very easy. Equity and liability, shareholder fund, share capital, resource and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions, current liability, short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability, short-term provisions, assets, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets under development, intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development, non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets, current assets, CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, other current assets. And in case of P&L, revenue from operations is the first one, other income, then total, then you have raw material consumed, that is the material consumed, purchases or changes in finished goods, that is also important, then employee benefit expenses, then depreciation, amortization of depreciation, that is the important one, then other expenses, then profit before this total, and then profit before tax, less tax, and then profit after tax. It's very simple pro forma of P&L. I hope now you clear with all these concepts. If you have any query, you can ask me now. Otherwise, we will have a break of, yes, last one is a short-term borrowing and long-term borrowings. Yes, that 1 lakh rupees and 9 lakhs rupees. Okay, so that question is the last one. Yes, थोड़ा सा मेमोरी में से चला गया बेटा, बूढ़ा होते जा रहा हूं मैं, तो यहाँ पे मेरे पूरे के पूरे क्वेश्चंस खत्म होते हैं. Still you have any doubt, we'll take it in the next session. And please, next session, make sure you will attend 100% because cash flow statement is going to start. So thank you, and we'll meet on Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes.